Hey all, welcome to another day, another story of my Chandigarh to Australia cycling trip. Today is my last day in Andhra Pradesh and it will be first day of cycling in Odisha. And this is day 379 of cycling Chandigarh to Australia. This place name is Haripur and I stayed here in this petrol pump. Last night I slept in the ATM room under the fan. Once I got up, the first and the foremost thing was to tighten the front carrier of my bicycle. I'm tightening this rope because it's very loose now. So I'm opening it so that because what is happening now, sometime it is touching on the tire. So it's important, I think, to tighten it. Haripur is a typical village or a small city with lots of greenery and lots of freedom around. Right now I'm crossing Haripur city. Road conditions are not that good. I stopped at a roadside stall which is on a square near the Mahatma Gandhi statue. There I had a plate of idli and paid 20 rupees for that. If you have seen the previous episode, you must be knowing Kotesh. He's the one who helped me to find a place to eat and he has paid for my dinner also. So lucky me that this morning I got a chance to meet him. Bye bro, thank you so much. Last night खाना खिलाने के लिए मिलते हैं. Bye. After having breakfast, I started the ride. On the right hand side, I see a beautiful temple with a pond which has lotus flowers in it and it has a statue also. This road was not flat and there were the up and the downs. I was enjoying riding on the downhill a lot. Soon I crossed a small river and a small temple with a huge statue of Lord Hanuman on the entry gate. Looks like the local buses are in full action. Soon I connect to the highway after passing the underpass and take the right turn from here. Those are the mountains. Very high mountains but behind the clouds, so we cannot see them, but looking very beautiful as much as it is visible. Maybe these clouds will go away in some time and then we can see more of it. So Kolkata is 627, Bhubaneswar 216. I see a train passing by and I love watching the trains. Now I was feeling tired and hungry at the same time. While standing on the side of the road, I eat the dates which I purchased from Visakhapatnam. I was standing on a flyover and views from the top of the flyover were very beautiful. So this was a house with few kettles outside. It was having a lake and a mountain in the backdrop. The name of this place is Kanchuli, Kanchuli. Wow, I see another train passing by with a huge mountain in the backdrop. What an amazing view it is, isn't it? What do you say? When I was climbing up, at point of a time, I was stopped by a local. He gave me a bottle of water. When I was talking to him, this duo of mother and son, they also started talking. They wanted to offer me a cold drink and I said no, and I said I don't want cold drink, can I have a cup of tea? And this guy made a cup of tea for me. So I sit there, enjoy the cup of tea. When I try to make the payment, both of them refused it. नहीं पैसा दे रहा है मैं. अभी मैंने बोला ना चाय पीने के लिए, तो रहने दो ना. ये बोल रहे पैसा नहीं देना है. पैसा नहीं डाल दिया. एक ही बात है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. छोटा सा अमाउंट है. It's okay. I did not listen to them and transfer the payment online, but they were not ready to stop. They gave me a bottle of Minute Maid juice. क्या? अरे नहीं. No bro. No, it's okay. Thank you. नहीं. माने नहीं रहे देखो. I'm saying कि नहीं, I don't need it, but still. Okay. Thank you अम्मा. Thank you. आपका नाम क्या है? नहीं. रूपा. हाँ, thank you. What's your name? Kaushik. Kaushik. Okay. Such a kind family and kind soul they are. I start my ride once again. Usually I don't like the highways like Rajasthan and Gujarat, but here in Andhra Pradesh I'm loving all the highways. The views from the highways itself are really very beautiful. They are full of greenery, there are lots of mountains and the locals are also living nearby them. As soon as I'm approaching to the border of Odisha and Andhra, I have started realizing a very strange thing, and this is about the women. So what I have observed that they are wearing single piece of a cloth. It's either a dhoti or a sari and they just wrap it around the body, and because of this most of the body is visible. I've seen a different kind of way they are tying their sari, and usually they are not wearing on the top. One piece of the sari is folded around the body. So this is I think the Odia style basically. So I am very close to Odisha, it shows that. So this is a local market. I see all the old women wearing one piece of sari only. How come, man? Is it some tradition or is it because of the poverty in this area? I really don't have the clue. I have not seen it till now anywhere in Andhra. And when I'm just few kilometers away from Odisha border, this thing suddenly started. So look at here. This is a small village market and people are buying and selling different things. And here also in this crowded place, you will find them wearing a single piece of a cloth. If any one of you is aware about it, then please help me to understand what is happening here. It was getting hot. I was out of energy once again. Ride करते करते हो गया बहुत बुरा हाल. I don't know how many more kilometers the border is. Searching for a place where I can sit under a shadow. Oh my god, it's so difficult to ride in this hot weather. I found a hut roadside and it had a shop inside it. So I sit there and buy a cold drink for me. So I'm sitting here taking some rest because I'm very tired right now and I'm really not sure if it is Odisha or still I'm in Andhra. I'll check the map now and find out. That is my bicycle park. And while drinking that cold drink sitting there, this is what I found. This is the boundary of Odisha. Small line is the entry of Telangana, and then again I'll come back to Andhra. After crossing this point, I will reach to Odisha. So I'm still riding in Andhra Pradesh only. I have just noticed that from last many days I am riding parallel to Odisha. So Rajamundry onwards, Odisha boundary started, man. Odisha is sharing its border with Jharkhand there on the top, Chhattisgarh on the left, and Maharashtra on bottom left, Telangana at the bottom, and of course this Andhra Pradesh as well. I was not very far from Odisha from last many days. I was always very close to that place. From this Digha, West Bengal will start, and Bhubaneswar, that will be the shortest time to cross a state, I think. I missed most of the part of Odisha. I think I have to come back again from Kolkata. I'm very surprised, and let me tell you why. Is it the poor part of Andhra Pradesh, or is it a trailer of what I'm going to find and see there in Odisha? But this kind of views are really not common in Andhra Pradesh. I'm seeing them here only. So I was riding and it was an extreme hot day of the month. The scorching sunlight was making me ride bicycle with lots of difficulty. It was really unbearable and I was badly searching for a place to sit during this peak hot time of the day. My skin was burning. Just few kilometers before the border, on the right hand side, I see a dhaba. I cross the road and go there, and I ask that man if I can sit here and rest for some hours, which he happily agreed. So I sit under a fan, order for a cold drink, and did nothing except killing my time. So around 2 o'clock I had my lunch. Around 3 o'clock, when I was sitting and feeling sleepy under the fan, I thought to really sleep. So when I came outside near the washrooms, there was a shadow and it was windy. I found it much better than sitting inside under the fan. इधर थोड़ा हवा चल रही है, अंदर बहुत गर्म था सब कुछ. This is a place where I put my mattress. I hope it will not be under direct sunlight. Sleeping some time here, almost half an hour. But it was not in my destiny because despite of having a shadow and cool breeze, there were lots of fans. And they are spread into a vast area. See, the whole area is their territory seems. I was enjoying this windy weather here. It's so cool it was to sleep. This is very unfortunate. Lots of fans. I have to go back. Seems they are in my clothes now. Again sit there under the fan and started killing my time. I resumed my ride at 4:30 p.m. and now officially I am here in Odisha. Welcome to Odisha. That is the border. See. Oh, officially I think I'm in Odisha. The next state, next culture, next traditions, next food of my this journey from Chandigarh to Australia. Like any other state, when I cross, I'm always very excited because something new is coming up. I'm really very excited at this time also. So Berhampur is only 18 kilometers from here, and the Bhubaneswar, the capital city of Odisha, is 182 kilometers from here. I find the first petrol pump. I go there and refill my water bottle, and it was still very shiny. I sit there in a shadow. There is no change into the weather. I thought when I will be there in Odisha, the weather will be a little less warmer, but it is not the case. Still same. Very hot and very sharp sunlight. I sit there and relax some time. So I'm liking the views here in Odisha. They are really amazing. They are full of greenery. Mountains are there. Water ponds or lakes are there. And nice clouds on the top of it. Overall, it's a full package. I see a Reliance petrol pump and one of my friend who is a YouTuber. One night they spent here on this petrol pump itself. Do you see that Geo petrol pump? Two of my fellow traveler last year slept here one night. I clicked a picture and sent to them. One of them is Ginda Thali. His name is Gurpreet. And second one is maybe Pendu Gumakkad, if he has not changed the name, if I remember correctly. So his name is Vikas. It's good to see that when somebody else has traveled and you are following their path. It's not 100%, but yes, you know that what will happen where and when. Taken a small break. This car is stopped. Is this for me or somebody else? I don't know. Hi. Hi, bro.
Happy journey.
Thank you. No, for me? No.
This is for you. Take it.
Really?
Take it. What is your name?
Amit. And
My
your
name is
name?
Srinu.
Shrinu. And your name?
Gopi.
Gopi, you are from Andhra. You saw that in Telugu and stuff.
Telugu.
Great. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, got this. So the change is I have got some freelancing work to do tomorrow and day after. So I will go to Berhampur and find a place to stay and work on it. So that is the plan. I really don't know what will I find there. Let's see if I find some economical place to stay. Now the sun was setting behind the trees. This will be my first ever night here in Odisha. But the problem is I have to reach Berhampur at any cost and find a place where I can sit for a day or two and finish both of these tasks. I found a dormitory which is almost 3 kilometers from here. Soon the city road started and it was very chaotic. The city traffic was crazy, and following the Google map I finally arrived to this place which is a dormitory. It's a good place. Done. अब मेरे को डिस्काउंट देना बस थोड़ा सा. नाम क्या आपका? Balaji. मेरा नाम अमित है दोस्त. I have taken a bed for next 2 days here in this dormitory. The staff is really nice and helping. Moreover, this is a AC dormitory. You have to remove your shoes outside and always you have to move barefoot. After leaving my luggage and bicycle there, I come to the market for the food. I had 3 chapati and a sabji, paying 60 rupees. I see a sweet shop roadside. I go there and buy this local delicacy of Odisha.
300.
गुड यार, ये तो बड़ा टेस्टी है. जो टेक्सचर है ना वो बड़ा शानदार है. आई कैनॉट कंपेयर इट विद एनीथिंग आई हैव हैड अप हियर. वेरी टेस्टी. Thank you. Chanapura, which is named as Chanapura, if I am pronouncing the name correctly. I have taken an upper bed so that nobody disturb me there. This road where this dormitory is, it has all the medical shops, hospitals, medical instrument selling shops, dental clinic. Everything is there about something medical. If any one of you know this place in Berhampur, please share more information about it, why there are lots of medical shops. So this is how my day came to an end. So my total expenses of the day are 20 rupees for the breakfast, 60 rupees for the lunch, 2 cold drinks paying 20 rupees, and dinner again 60 rupees, and 40 rupees for that sweet from that shop. So total expenses are 200 rupees. So now we all will be exploring Odisha. That 18 to 20 kilometers which I have been cycling here in Odisha, I didn't see much of the difference between Andhra and Odisha, except one thing, that Odisha is more chaotic and I found the state poorer than compared it to Andhra Pradesh. But this is too early to comment on it. So let's wait and watch how Odisha treats me. So if you are liking this kind of a story of mine while cycling Chandigarh to Australia, then subscribe to my channel World Wanderer Cycling on a Budget and hit the bell icon so that you find my videos notification first. After 3 rejections, when I was totally hopeless, how did I find with the help of a Google map about a HP petrol pump, how they treated me there? That is a very surprising thing which happened on that day. I'm giving you the link of that story here. Those who have supported me, their names are given here. Please read once. That's all for now. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. We'll meet soon. Bye bye.